Libra, song that's playing for you is workout. So with that being said, someone may be in a situation where they're trying to work some shit out with you, or you trying to work some shit out yourself, or you just may be working out physically, you working your body out or your mind out. Someone you may be in conflict over a situation. Look, you may not be happy in regards to a situation. So now it's like, well, all right. So whether someone lied to you, and now that the lie has been, it's like now that you know someone lied to you, and now that you peep game in regards to a situation you're invested in, whether you were lying or someone was lying to you, now it's like whoever was caught lying, now they want to work some shit out with you. Now it's like, look, now they made a decision. They want to try to clear the air with Libra. Look, after they was done, they done expressed the lower mentality. Look, they took a leap of faith in expressing a whole bunch of bullshit, or just expressing falsehood in some way, shape, or form, because they thought it would pull them out of a cold situation with you, Libra. Now someone want to work some shit out. Now someone want to be open and honest with you, because after you let them go, or after you let the idea of this space with this person, or the idea of this relationship with this person go, 9 of coins in reverse, you may be trying to work some shit out. You may be in a tough spot right now. You invested in something that only brought you lack in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you had this card for your last reading too, so go check that out. Not the night reading, I'm talking about the set a day ago. So go check that out. But yeah, something you invested in brought you lack in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, whether it's lack of thought, lack of ideas, lack of a mental space, you have no mental foundation because of something you invested in, or it's you have no third dimensional tangible items because something you invested in. You're losing instead of gaining. You're losing more than you're gaining. And now you're trying to figure out how to work some shit out because you want to work some shit out. Whether it's you trying to haggle, you trying to figure out how you could keep this, and instead of losing that, you feel me, you trying to bargain. Or it's just you trying to work some shit out with somebody outside of you because you felt like this relationship or these friends or this partnership outside of you it brought you abundance. But now that you feel lack in that space, now you're trying to figure out how to obtain that again, how to get that back, how to get that spark back. Yeah, so you want to hold on to something. You're trying to figure out how you can work some shit out. You're trying to work some shit out. You're trying to haggle a little bit. Look. You're trying to haggle some shit because you don't want to let go of something. Again, whether it's third dimensional, you had to pay your car note, the rent was due in some way, shape, or form. Now you on the phone with the folks because it's like you may be losing your car, you may be losing the crib, you may be losing something. You losing something, all right? But you want to continue to hold on to it, or it's because you were trying to hold on to something, you're losing it, and you're trying to figure out a way on how you cannot lose it. You're trying to think of some shit to manifest, to make some shit happen. But look at how you manifest it. You're the wizard in reverse. So you're trying to figure out how you can connive or finesse your way into holding on to a situation. And that ain't doing shit but putting you in conflict. Again, because you got the 9 of coins in reverse. You feel lack in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's third dimensional lack, you're losing stuff. Losing things you didn't want to lose. Losing things you want to continue to hold on to. 3 of swords. Look, heartbreak. And then the song that's playing for you is major, Libra. If it's you versus you trying to hold on to what you got left. You going through some sort of heartbreak, okay? You may have expressed something and you invested in something quick. But look what you invested in. The wrong direction. That was only based upon lies. That was based upon control. You took a leap of faith in that direction, and that only brought you emotional pain. Now that has happened, now that you were trying to control something that was built upon lies, look what, now you're losing. Now you're losing everything you manifested from living this lifestyle or expressing yourself this way, or whatever you got by lying, whatever you got through the lies or whatever you got through control, you're losing it. You want to hold on to it, but you can't. It's going, and that's breaking your heart. If it's you versus you. If it's you versus someone outside of you, someone outside, it's like you don't feel abundant in a space with someone no more. You feel like you can't develop ideas, or someone's just taken from you. And it's hurting your feelings because it's like you're holding on to what you got left instead of sharing it with the person who made you lose what you got. And now that person's heartbroken. It's a major shift going on in your life right now, Libra. See, look, you're no longer accepting certain type of feelings and certain type of ideas because what's the ideas or the emotions someone brought you were toxic. And then that only made them get heartbroken and you lose what you had. Now you holding on to what you got left. Mentally or third dimensional. Again, it could be money. You got a whole bunch of money lying. You got a whole bunch of money being toxic. Look, the devil brought you 10 of coins for a while. You probably was living it up like this for 10 months, 10 days, 10 years, 10 hours, 10 minutes, 10 weeks. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Regardless, after a while though, the devil, because when you make a deal with the devil, he bring you a party real quick for a while, but then look what happened. Party's over. Now you losing everything you gained from being toxic. Whether you were toxic or you let someone express their toxicity to you. And now they're heartbroken because you're no longer investing. You're no longer taking what someone brings you and it breaks your heart because you're holding back from somebody. But you're holding back only because you're going through it. You feel me? Look, a judgment was called. Whether this is from outside of you, it's a judge, it's a police officer, it's a boss, it's a manager, or it's just your higher self called judgment on a thought or a way of expression or something you invested in. And because your higher self called judgment on it, it broke your heart because you weren't ready to let go mentally of whatever this was. You want to still hold on to something. But look at the mindset or look at the mind space, whatever this is put you in. Something's not healing you. Something's not nurturing to your soul or nurturing to your spirit or nurturing to whatever you got going on. Proud. It ain't nothing to be proud of. Once upon a time, you might have been proud of this accomplishment or proud of this relationship or just proud of what you did or proud of how you got or where you were. But now, I don't know, Libra. Look, you falling from grace in some way, shape, or form. And you can't be closed while you're doing it. It's like you're open. You gotta be open while you take the hits. You can't block, you can't guard, you can't protect yourself. You got a new perspective on what it is you invested in after the judgment was called. After you got the new perspective, you stopped accepting certain type of feelings, but it's after the fact. After you got heartbroken, after you done invested, or after you done did what you did. Now you see what you did. You thought it would make you happy, but it didn't. It gave you the total opposite. You're trying to drink the pain away, sipping line after line. I mean, yeah, sipping line after line, nigga, what? Or sniffing line after line. Look, please don't be doing drugs, Libra. I hope that's not what you're doing. Cause that ain't doing shit but making you run away from the problem. Once you sober up, the problem's still gonna be there. And why are you in this place? Cause somebody was lying to you. Whether somebody brought you lies or you were lying. You were selling lies or you were pushing out lies, and now that shit done caught up with you. Look. Empress in reverse. Again, if this is you versus someone outside of you, it's like someone outside of you got you to nurture something that was not worth nurturing. Now after the fact, now you done lose. It's like you damn near lost everything you got, and you holding on to what you got left because someone brought you unbalanced. Empress in reverse and the 6 of coins in reverse. Someone brought you a bad idea. Now you're in the state of needing, or you are in the state of wanting. Look, someone could put you. It's like someone got you to invest. This is a toxic motherfucker, let me tell you. If this ain't you, this is someone who you were dealing with. It's like someone who you were dealing with may have dressed good, look good, smell good, but they were toxic as fuck. They got you to invest in something that only brought you to a lower state consciously or third dimensionally. Now you're in a state of needing. Now you are the beggar in some way, shape, or form. You need people around you. You need ideas. You need money. You need time. You feel me? All because someone else brought you their heartbreak. Someone who was heartbroken broke your heart. It's like, what is it? Misery loves company. Hurt people. In this case, it was a toxic hurt person who brought you their toxicity and their pain. And now you're on the same page as them. Yeah, look, I told you somebody was expressing bullshit that only puts you in conflict, and now you see it after the fact. And after the fact, you can't walk away from what you see now. It's too late. You already expressed. You already invested. You're already in this position. This is your karma, and you're on the wrong side of karma for the actions you let someone bring. It's like for the actions you let someone take, or for the actions you let someone take towards you. You let someone bring you bad ideas, and you didn't use your own discernment and or judgment to determine whether what someone was telling you was a lie or the truth. It's like, again, someone may have dressed it up real nice with the Empress in reverse. You're talking about this is like a high level manipulator almost. And they were hurt, so they manipulated you to investing in their hurt. And now you're hurt mentally, or your pockets are hurting because of what you invested in. You let someone lie to you. You let someone play on you. If it's you versus you, your lies and your manipulation and your control caught up to you. And now you're trying to hold on to what you got left after losing a lot. And that's only because you were lying. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Song that's playing for you is Dear God. See, I'm telling you, you might be you might be praying every night. You're talking to the boss man, because it's like you don't want to go through, or you don't want to experience what it is you're experiencing, because it's making you, again, you don't want to go through this ending. You don't want to go through this death. But again, every action has a reaction, and this is your reaction to the action you did, to the choices you made. You don't want the judgment to be called that's being called, but it's a little too late for that, ain't it? I'm gonna fuck with you.